Really?
Yeah.
Okay. Do you have the list?
Oh, I have it.
Oh, you have the list. I just want to see who's naughty. Who's nice? Nice, nice, nice. Okay.
This is Julie.
Oh, yes. She's going to watch at home. And then okay. She's coming. Okay. So we're ready.
I have that. How you doing? I'm Kenesha.
Okay, nice to meet you.
Kenesha, everybody. Because I didn't meet you.
Nice to meet you. You said you're Catherine? Okay, I'm Catherine. I'm Megan. Megan, nice to meet you.
I'm Lisa.
Lisa. Megan, nice to meet you. Oh, you can tell her?
Yeah.
No, I'm really
That's
always like
Michelle
this.
went out there.
He's like, oh, you're so
That's
excited.
Maria.
This is like me. He's like, I can tell you're excited. I'm not
This is normal,
Is
right?
it normal? No, I am excited because you guys are here. So, Dr. Lee, do you guys have Dr. Lee? For the stars. She's the doctor of the stars. She's coming. And so she will be here. You can your purse, I want to take this here. And then her sister is coming. Okay. Where did you show up? Meeting some nice people on the back. Okay, fantastic. I always have spare, like if we need a spare tripod, okay. Did you get a bagel?
Did I get?
Bagel.
Oh, bagel's there. Oh, I'm okay. Thank you.
Turn it right now. Michelle, we're gonna start with you. What? We wouldn't want to start without you. Okay. No. I should make sure I stay in frame, right?
Yes.
Just tell me if I get off there. So if I go over there, then you just have to. I don't know how secure this all is. Oh, I should twist it. Right?
I'll just kind of.
Old school.
I know, I do old school when I do that. I even do it.
I have a laptop, but I'm just trying to get over this.
They don't have like a tripod with that? You know what I mean?
Maria.
This would be awesome with a tripod.
We have lots of M's, Megan, Maria, Michelle.
Yes.
That's where it's at. Okay.
Okay, so let me tell her we're starting.
Lisa, what is it that you do?
I'm at USC, I'm with the School of Early Childhood Education. So I've been in early childhood education for about 15 years. So I train teachers and educate the parents, and that's what I'm doing.
Fantastic. In fact, that's what we were going to do, introducing everyone.
Well, I noticed your book, so.
So yes. So
That's our books. These are our book lists. Yeah.
This is a good.
Yeah, that is like fantastic. So welcome everyone. So glad you're here. But happy Saturday. Oh, I gotta.
Saturday.
Welcome everyone. So glad you could be here.
Yes.
As you know, all of you know, you're the only one that's your first time meeting me.
Yes.
I'm Deborah Darris, still. .com, as people call me. If I ever remarry, my new guy has me Mr.com, and then I'll be perfectly aligned. So I'm really grateful and thankful. I know how busy it is the holiday season that you chose to spend your Saturday morning with me, and I made it in the morning this time so that if you have shopping to do or whatever to go on with your day. But I will tell you, this is a seminar. Some of you have been to my workshops where I'm giving information and it's a little bit of a topic. This is deep. You like my?
Yes.
Yeah. It's deep, okay? So I want you to right now take a moment, uncross your legs.
Okay.
When I say it's deep, it's not like emotionally deep. It's just a lot of mental information. So what we're going to do is we're going to empty the recycle bin of your brain to allow it to be filled up. You know, like emptying your coffee cup? Okay. So have your palms on your lap. Unplug your ears if there's any wax in them. And literally just bring your attention right here and right now to the present moment. And just take a breath and let go. and literally let out the ha sound. We do this in the mastermind because that's the sound of creation. Dr. Wayne Dyer, who I'm sure you are familiar with, great speaker, when he talked about the word of God, the name of God, Buddha, Allah, Krishna, God, it's the ah sound. So right now we are co-creating the vision that is your speaking career, and we're allowing it to be birthed at an even new level into the world. And so what we want to do is we want to anchor that experience of creativity. So breathe in, let go. Ah, muy bien. You see the difference? It's like yoga. Okay, again. Ah. And now I want you to imagine in your mind that there is a whiteboard. And there's stuff written all over that whiteboard. And maybe even in different colors and mind maps and whatever. And I want you just to right now erase the whiteboard so that it's totally clean and clear. And that it is available and receptive for the information that you need to hear today. So that when you leave here, you have steps, you have clarity, you have what you need to be able to be a paid speaker now. And just imagine that there are also some maybe limiting beliefs or sabotaging behaviors from the past, or even things that you're unaware of that are at the subconscious level. And I want you to imagine that you have a button, and it's conveniently located right above your right eye on the temple. It's like a little button, just like you can reset your computer. Guess what? You can reset your brain. And so what we're going to do right now is we're just going to press that reset button, press the button right above your right temple, and clear. Hold it for 3 seconds. 1, 2, 3. Let go. Clear. Now, anything in the past that has held you back, anything that was a limiting belief, gone. It doesn't take 21 days to change a habit. That's a marketing tool. You can change your beliefs in a moment by making a decision. And by showing up today and sitting in these seats, you have invested time and energy and money in yourself to be available, to be paid what you're worth as a speaker. Isn't that fantastic? Let's take a breath. Ooh, yes! Now it's cooking. Now you feel it. I'm starting to sweat, right? It's warm. Maybe it's the lighting. So now we are in the place of creativity. This is not a classroom that is thinking. Because Einstein says that we cannot solve a problem from the consciousness that created. We can't think our way into our speaking career. We can create our way. And today we're going to have fun co-creating. For we are never alone. We're always divinely supported. So how grateful we are just to be here, to be open, to be receptive and available. And so we allow the transformation to begin. And if you're in agreement, please say with me, and so it is.
And so it is.
Okay, now open your eyes. Messengers. Okay, you're welcome. Yes, when I do coaching with clients, especially after long days, you know, and it's been kind of a long year. I don't know about you. The year started off like, whoa, wasn't expecting that, you know? So, okay, it's been an interesting year. So, and I know that next year, you get a feeling? I know that next year is going to be really abundant no matter what.
Yeah.
This year was full of a lot of uncertainty, and there was weirdness going on in the air and just everything in the world. And I absolutely know that next year is going to be abundant. And so my intention, and then we'll go around and set your intention, is that when you leave here, you have at least, I like to say 3, because as a coach, I don't like to overwhelm you. For those of you that don't know me, in addition to being a speaker, I'm also a coach. So I don't just want to throw information at you. I want to make sure that you see results. That's what coaches do. They get you results. So I'm a results-driven person. So I'm not going to say, because I'm going to give you like 20,000 steps. But what I'm going to invite you to leave here with is just 3 things that you can do that will put you on the path to getting paid, and getting paid more and faster and easier, right? Because when you have a strategy, and that's where I come in, I'm a speaker, but I'm also a marketer. And there are great speakers out there. I know them. They're my friends that are not getting paid, not because they're not good speakers, because they're not good marketers. So it's both, right? It's kind of like anyone. I'm sure you know people that are talented artists, but they're not good at selling themselves.
Yeah.
But in this room, we're going to do a lot of the right brain creativity, and that's why we have whiteboards everywhere. That's why Silicon Beach and Silicon Valley always has whiteboards, because it allows for expanded creativity. You can't even put your idea on a piece of paper. You need to have a board. And when we do our mastermind group, because we have a pilot mastermind group in here, I don't give them paper, I give them whiteboards. They're actually purple for Prince, you know.
Yes.
I give them purple boards. You know, gotta represent. I give them purple boards so that they can mind map. So that's my intention. So don't feel, and the reason I say this is because this is like my 5th time doing this 4-hour seminar. It started out as 3 hours, but I realized I needed that extra hour because all that I want to share with you. It's a lot. And I'm sharing with you like literally all of my forms. All like literally you're going to have everything that I have. Like the toolbox, probably $40,000 worth of training that I paid for. I went through T. Harv Eker, Millionaire Mind. I went through Blair Singer, Train the Trainer. I went through Christopher Howard, NLP training. I went through not only 3 years of Toastmasters, but 4 years of the National Speakers Association boot camp. So the materials that I have are, and this isn't even all of it. That's why we have the mastermind group. It's a lot. And so I want to put it into a container that you can receive it. So what I'm going to do, and those of you that have heard me facilitate before, is I'm going to customize it based on what you need in the moment. Wow! So advanced, right? Advanced. Yes.
We are good.
And so we're going to go around and you're going to give your name and where you work, and then your intention. And based on your intentions is how I'm going to deliver the information. And this is, speaking is different than training. So this is training. I've done trainings for like Navy, Air Force, fire department. It was so rough. You're across the fire department, everything it was horrible. It was so difficult, but it was like 8 hours a day for 5 days with all these firemen.
Oh my God, worth it.
I know. So it's a different energy when you're training. I've also trained in detention centers with rival gangs, in jail with white-collar criminals. Yeah, it's fun. Speaking is amazing. So why don't you start, Lisa, since you're like...
Oh, sure.
Yeah.
So I actually met you, and you were a keynote speaker at an agency I used to work for, Foundation Head Start, several years ago.
Oh.
And so that's where I first was introduced to DeborahDarris.com. Anyways, so right now I am with USC. I'm with the School of Early Childhood Education, and I'm a coordinator for the disabilities and mental health area. Yes. So I just started there literally 9 months ago, but I've been in the industry for over 15 years, and I've been training and teaching large groups of over 200 teachers or small groups of parents, administrators on different subjects in the early childhood education area.
Nice.
So my short-term goal and intention for today would probably be moving up in the USC system, and right now there is a training that I'm going to be doing in January for staff development. So I really want to zone into your brain and get more skills and perfect my craft. That's my short-term goal. And then my midterm goal is there's a position that's coming up that I would want to apply for, which is the coordinator for the whole staff development. So it's an assistant director position. So that's like my midterm goal, is to get ready for that and really zone in on that path. My long-term goal is to actually venture out on my own and do my own consulting and take that out to the United States and go through all of the early Head Start areas and colleges in different areas, and that's my long-term goal.
Love it.
So
it's a clear pathway. And just so you know, the perfecting of the craft is a different course, but guess what? I'm feeling like Oprah right now, and you get the course! Deborah Oprah. So I will give you an online course, and there's 7 modules of video, and it comes with another book.
Nice.
Yeah, it's called the Speak with Confidence course, and it's about the craft of speaking, like the art of like everything that goes into it, and I make it the 5 Ps, you know. So I think there's 6 Ps. Yeah, so I'll give you that. So that's what that is. When I email you a follow up on Monday, probably Tuesday, because you're also, this used to not be included, gonna get the video. Isn't that great?
That's great.
So because I know it's a lot to process right now, and I think it's great you're taking copious notes, but if you want to rewatch and Netflix and chill or whatever, you can have me. You know. So yes, and then the area of consulting, that's really what this is all about, like
Yes.
how to build, and this is a perfect example. So an audience member that's now in the world. So, and I think most of you have been in my audience before, right? Yeah, all of you, except for you. She met through my best friend's husband. It happens. Beautiful Michelle.
So, Michelle Moore, so I've been in this transformational personal development world for about 15 years. I've been a hairstylist for 35. So I feel like I've been coaching people for 35 years.
Mm-hmm.
About 15 years ago, or in 2005, is when I prayed about like, what is my purpose? Why am I here? And personal development showed up, and through my own stuff, I discovered that I'm an amazing coach. And I've been crafting my coaching since. And so my intention for today is, I've also had visions of myself on stage. I've seen myself on stage. I know that I have a message. I know that I have something to say. I mean, I always have something to say, but like I really, I want to take myself from where I am now to that like 5 levels beyond, not even the next level.
Okay.
Like I'm ready for that.
Yes.
And
what specifically do you want to get out of today?
so I'm a women's empowerment coach. That's what I do. I want to learn skills in perfecting my public speaking. I mean, I've never done any real public speaking. You know, I've done BMI and I've done that type of thing, networking.
So public speaking?
Public speaking.
And those of you that want to perfect your public speaking, that's one of the reasons that I started, hopefully it'll go through, the Inglewood Rising Toastmasters. Catherine's a part of it, excuse me, she's a charter member. So, yeah, and so because I know.
She hasn't cashed my check yet, but I'm a charter member.
No, I'm holding it because I want to make sure it will go through.
It's gonna happen.
Yeah.
It's gonna happen.
She says it's gonna happen. Kanisha's holding the high wash, it's gonna happen. So,
Yes,
yeah, and it's gonna be really big because, you know, we let the mayor know at council, listen, we're doing this Toastmasters because Odessa, my partner of the Toastmasters, is the head of the Housing Commission, which is a big deal in Inglewood because of all the development. You know, everyone wants to know where's the affordable housing, what about gentrification?
Yeah.
So it's so important. So his role is like epic, and the fact that, you know, he has the council's support, and then the president of the Inglewood Chamber wants to join our Toastmasters, and eventually he's gonna house us. It's gonna be like a movers and shakers in money in Inglewood. So it's gonna be fantastic. But that's really for the craft of speaking. This course, just so you know, is not about the fundamentals of speaking, although you'll be able to catch things from how I'm facilitating what I'm doing. But again, what I'm doing right here is not, I wouldn't call this a speaking gig.
No.
This is a training.
Yeah.
And so it's a very different energy. If this was a speaking gig, you know I'd be wearing 4-inch stilettos. I would, because everybody's gonna be looking at my feet, right? When you're on stage, especially women. Even men look at shoes. And so, you know, this is a training I've learned through 16 years, wear flats. Learned it. Okay. Thank you.
I'm going to stand up.
Do it!
Right.
Excuse me! Wow.
Every opportunity in front of new
I love it.
women is an opportunity to practice our craft. So my name is Catherine Brown. I am a 30-year veteran working in colleges and universities in the area of financial aid and enrollment management. In August of 2017, I took some time off to really reflect and figure out what my genius was and what I really wanted to do with my positive skill sets. And in January of 2018, I will be officially launching my new company, which is called the Financial Aid Shop. I will be using my skill sets and my expertise to advocate for change in our financial aid structure and how families think about and plan for college. I am going to be offering a series of click-and-play videos to educate families and students, and I'm hoping to have clients that are going to path my families to the videos that are financial planners, accountants, colleges, universities, community organizations, and like-minded professional women who are trying to change the world one little community at a time. My intention today is to do two things. Always breathe. I have a tendency to not breathe when I speak.
She's got a rock.
And so I'm going to focus on slowing down, because I haven't breathed once since I stood up, so remember to breathe. But my intention really, I find that when I just say very simple things, that I'm gonna love the process and I wanna have fun, is when I tend to learn the most, because I stay here. rather than there.
Yes.
So I'm going to just love the process and learn everything that I can from you today.
And you know I'm fun.
And have fun.
Yes,
I
you
said
are.
fun, right?
Yeah, and I said, you know I'm gonna bring the
I'm
fun.
gonna
Yes.
sing fun. So thank you for having us. I'm glad to be here.
I'm so grateful. It's such a blessing to always have you. She's been coming to a lot of workshops lately, and it's just so great because
Thank
you're
you very much.
you're getting clearer and clearer and clearer every time I hear you. I'm so impressed.
Thank you.
Yes.
Is there a way to lock this chair? 'Cause
I
I'm
would just
feeling-
switch chairs if
Oh,
you feel insecure because there's lots
Well,
of
no,
chairs.
it's just a lot of moving around. and I
Yes,
don't
it's
like
this
it.
button right here.
Which one?
This one right here. So this one over here will move you up, and this is the lock.
Thank you, Freddie.
I knew there was a trick.
Well, 30 years of corporate's gotta give me some.
Ah. Oh, yeah.
Hi, my name is Maria Tovar, and the reason I'm taking this class is I just feel like I have something that I need to say, especially to the Spanish community. I think that there is so many things that, as I was telling Michelle, right?
Yeah.
Explaining to her how I came in, of course, with my parents.